Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, November 25th. Although I will, yes, you're listening to this on Sunday, November 26th, because I am posting this on the Sunday. And the reason is I try to space my Tesla and, QQQY videos out on the weekends because I don't really have time to put content out on the Sunday, so I figured I'd spread it out. I'd give you guys something to watch on the Saturday and the Sunday morning because there's no change in the market, right, in either day. So I figured you guys can wait. Anyway, hopefully this is working out for you guys. If not, if you're getting antsy and you want QQQY earlier, let me know. But I think it's better to space it out. But yeah, so we're covering the Defiance ETF QQQY and how they did on Friday, November 24th, when the market was open, but it closed at 1 p.m. So how did QQQY do? This is the transactions. Again, their buy to close always shows zero, even though there's sometimes, there's a gap that they need to pay the difference in cash. And then here's on the below, at least they show what they made on the new transaction that expires on Monday, 11/27. 118 contracts, making $57 per share. But let's get into the spreadsheet. Our handy dandy QQQY spreadsheet. So for those of you that are kind of new to my channel, I gray out all the prior transactions. And what I do is I cover, for the month, I'm covering all of the transactions for QQQY in the end to estimate how much they will pay us at the end of the month. But if you look at the declaration date actually falls in the month of November. So I may have to cut this off at 11/29. However, I noticed I did not pick up any transactions on 10/31. I'm not sure. I'll have to check what the prior month's declaration date. But I may be 1 day short of my calculation. But that's okay. I'm not looking to be exact here. But if that is the case every month, obviously I'll adjust next month accordingly. But again, I don't really care if I'm exactly, guesstimating the amount. It's more about to get an idea, It's actually more about understanding the fund in reality. They're going to pay us what they pay us, right? There's always some crap going on behind the scenes maybe we don't know about, but who knows? But in the end, it's about understanding how the fund works, and that's why I do these videos, to not only teach myself, but hopefully teach you guys. Which reminds me, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So let's get to it. So Friday, again, it was Black Friday. We were open. The market was open till 1 p.m. I'm sure most people were off, and they got to trade when they were off, which is nice because usually the market's only open when everyone's working, so no one has a chance to buy anything, which is horrible. It's, but it is what it is, it stinks. But anyway, who's crying here? So the 11/24 that was open, it had a strike. All right, I gotta there you go. It had a strike. Where are we at here? 16,040. To break even, it had to hit 15,984, but it did not even hit that. It hit 15,982. So if you look at the close price in column F, they had to pay $57.99 to close, to get rid of, to pay the difference of, the loss, essentially. Because look, the open price, they only made 56. And since they did not hit the break even, the close price is going to be greater than the open price. In the end is what matters. The profit loss is a loss of $22,686. Obviously, decreasing our running total, which we want to only go up, right? But it's fine. It's not a big loss. So if we're going to lose, I'll take a loss like that easily. So that's okay. But we look what they did into the next day. They had 118 contracts. So they're, this fund is growing, man. Look at the contract. Well, keep in mind too, the contract, obviously it was higher here, but the cost of the puts, 14,000. Now, the cost down here is 16,000. So it's not as easy to buy them. You know, you can only buy less. But now we're back up to 118. So obviously the outstanding shares are growing. So anyway, we got $57 per share for a strike of 16,000 even. This is nice, easy number. Nice, easy to look at. That's 0.11% in the money because the NASDAQ is priced at 15,982. So break even is 15,943. Okay? Keep that number in mind for Monday. So intrinsic and extrinsic value. Intrinsic is $17.99, which again is the gap between the strike and the actual price of, you know, when they made the trade. And the extrinsic is the difference. It's what they're getting paid, you know, to take the risk. You know, it's the time value, it's the IV, it's all of it. You know, there's risk involved, and they got a pretty penny, right? $39.01 a share. So I track the extrinsic income, which I'll show you the total at the end. For that transaction in total, they got 672,000, adding to the running total of 8.5 million. So now let's scroll to the left. Outstanding shares were at 9.5 million. Total income 8.5 million. Okay, that's calculated to be a total distribution of 90 cents. Annual yield comes to 58%. Average daily premium 6 cents. Average daily yield 0.31%. Wins losses were up 13.5. Obviously, we had a loss on the last one. Extrinsic income is 7.1 million. Extrinsic distribution is 0.75%. I'll get into those numbers in a second in better detail. Cash and treasuries, went up. Well, cash went down, but they moved most of it to treasuries, and they had more outstanding shares. So they made went up 5.5 million, which is good to see. And looking at the ETF price from when I tracked it in the beginning of the month, forget 1031 because that was right before X date. But on X date, 1749, and now they're at 1846. So pretty good recovery, if you ask me. So what are they paying out next month? That's a famous question. What are they paying out? The answer is I don't know, but I could do my best to guess. And based on extrinsic value only, 100% payout would be 75 cents. 90% payout of that would be 67 cents. If they paid out all premium income, the 100% payout would be 90 cents, and the 90% payout would be 81 cents. Okay? So the lowest distribution that I'm calculating, again, the month is not over, is 67 cents, which is a yield of 44%. And the highest distribution is 90 cents, which is a 59% yield. Okay? So yeah, that's it. That's QQQY in a nutshell. I could not cover Airborne's numbers for Jeppy, so because it was not posted yet. But if you are interested, go check him out on Twitter. All right, he's got some good stuff. As mentioned, I will cover Jeppy starting the month of December, which now that I'm looking at these dates, oh my God, that's coming up. I guess I got to set up the spreadsheet. But yeah, good stuff. I think I already said this, but this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun, right? Do your own research. But again, I really hope that these videos help you guys understand how this fund works. Doing this myself, as I'm going, is teaching me everything about this fund. If you think like I'm missing a key piece of information, then let me know. I could always add it, maybe. Again, I have my limitations too, but I think I cover everything now on these funds. These funds are actually pretty easy to cover once you get it. Again, a lot of this is formula, so it makes it a little easier. If you think there's something I should add or delete, let me know. I'm always curious on feedback. But yeah, that's it. That's QQQY, looking pretty good. Even though they had a loss, who cares? That's a minimal loss. We'll see how next week goes, but in the end, it looks like we're getting a pretty payment in December. Hopefully you guys can use that money to either spend it on your family for Christmas, or even better, manually, I'm not gonna say drip, because I don't drip, manually reinvest them back into the market on to whatever is on sale. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Again, I'm posting this on Sunday, and yeah, that's it. So obviously, at this point, the market's tomorrow. It's going to open tomorrow. That's all I got. If you enjoyed this content, please click like. Any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. And if you want to be nice, you could share it. You could always share this, get the word out. My channel's growing pretty good. Yeah, I can't complain. It's really, I'm having fun. People enjoy it, and that's it. Can't go wrong. It's good times, man. All right, that's it. I gotta go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Later.